Welcome to TradeTheNBI.com. This is John's report is for the 16th of September. Futures are still up at this particular point, even after another assassination attempt on Trump. We had the move on Friday, continuation, strong MBI, Magenta leading, and you still see shorts increasing. That's additional power to push forward. So nothing surprising there. You still have DOC with cyan over underneath the green and DOC red rising. So moving back to near positive shakeout potentially there if it continues through the day. From an NQ standpoint, a little bit behind, still trying to approach that second algo level that will need to be breached. That'll be the resistance. So it's pretty straightforward. You have the 61%, and then the algo level makes it pretty clear. Push against it, and if you're not able to pass it, then you're likely to see some sell-off trade-off here. And you can see it's interesting because you're almost at a spider effect where the cyan crosses back over green, and you have falling short-term buyers. So the NASDAQ will be the impediment to continuing things, but if it blows through, then definitely you'll get a strong upside reaction. Treasury is obviously forcing everyone into the market that yield is just not reasonable, but the expectation is, of course, the Fed's going to cut. The question will be how much, and is it justifiable within that? Continue to have my trade station issues. Oil, mid-range. The euro continues to be on its tear as it pushes back up. Not that the Eurozone is doing any better. In fact, it's doing worse, but the expectation is that the U.S. will cut faster than the EU will. And no surprise, gold is going to continue its monumental climb. No changes whatsoever, and nothing certainly is going to happen this year. And if the economic details get worse, then it's likely the government will be spending more. So that's not going to change anything. Bitcoin had a nice move. It's facing a little bit of trouble at this particular stage, but it's still back and forth. Its eventual rise is sort of built into the Sonari ETH, also pushing up against 23, just unable to get over that. And you can see no resets from that. So not a whole lot of excitement within that general space at this particular stage. Keeping things sort of mitigated. You can see from the 50K, it was nothing but up, and still having the continuation of that. And that's just all cyan under red. None of this is dramatic in any way, shape, or form. It's just a continuation of what we've been seeing. We look at it from an intraday standpoint, a little choppy in there, and we filled back some of the pump in that, but they're just pushing it right back the same here in post-market, which is the EU session right now, and it's looking pretty strong. There are going to be a little bit of fillbacks within it, but overall things are pretty normalized. Nobody's really getting traumatized over everything. The expectation is rate cuts will happen, and that's when things will get a little more interesting because the market will be very excited about the opportunity to borrow more money cheaper to add more into the market, because they're not going to get it from yields elsewhere. As always, anything relevant, I'll put in the Skype chat. Have a good one. Trade well.